POV, day in the life of a car guy. Just went on a run, and I'm basically going to make this video as raw as possible for you guys. We got the Civic EA hatch right here, recently painted. We're still missing the trims and side skirts, but those are almost here. My bad. But yeah, I'm digging the new wheels. Well, new color with the tails now that it actually matches. One hand. It's a total shitbox though, but it's like really fun to drive. Alright, so I don't know what car to take. We got the EK, we got the Eclipse. I drove this thing last night, so I don't think I'll take this one. But we got to change out the throttle body gasket and fix the internal wastegates, and it should be good to go. After that, we can start focusing on planning out what we're gonna change out to prep it for SEMA. And I still gotta figure that stuff out. So if you guys have any sort of insight as far as like how to get in, or anyone that's able to get this thing in the booth, considering the fact that it's an older 90s car, I'm aware you need to have some sort of part or something that is part of the company that you're with. But if you guys know anything, and let me know. As far as the 3000 GT VR4, there's a pretty big SoCal cruise out here for the 3S community that we're going to be going to. I haven't driven the car in a while. Ever since we took it to Tijuana, the side skirt had come off because Eclipse came off, and I went ahead and replaced them, so that's good to go. And besides that, the car has been pretty chill. Nothing wrong with it as far as I know right now. And the plan is to take it out to that cruise and basically hang out with all the 3S guys out here in SoCal. There's quite a few. Oh yeah, I kind of messed up the lip a little bit more, as you guys can kind of see. It's not in the best shape anymore, and these are kind of hard to get, so. But this video's purpose is basically just to kind of take you guys along day in the life. It doesn't really have to be anything specific. I can kind of just wing a video and kind of show you guys that you don't need like the fanciest camera setup or anything really going. You might find your stuff a little bit boring in your day-to-day life, but if you just make a day out of hanging out with your friends, then you never know what's going to happen. So yeah, this is kind of how the cars are sitting. Build plans for the EK, obviously case swap it down the road. I still have to pick up, like I said, the rear garnish, side skirts, and trims. And then we forgot the Koenig center caps out at the powder coating place. So I'm gonna pick those up. And then we got a photo shoot with it on 2 days. And then I also got the X bar from PLM that we're gonna be installing as well, and an airbag delete to finally get rid of this super old OEM airbag that went off. I'm gonna show you guys the engine bay. It's quite embarrassing actually, because this is the one place that I haven't touched since we got it. We did do some maintenance. We changed out the fuel filter, spark plugs, oil, a couple little things here and there, and obviously got rid of some of the chains that were holding up the engine previously. So stock D series, it's pretty slow, but the plan is basically to paint the engine bay and then basically K-swap it. So, or K20 or K24, still not sure, but that'll come when it comes. And there's quite a fat oil leak where the transmission and block meet on the top part, so that could be an issue. And here's the Evo. Still have to inspect it. We're have to raise up the car, check the axle, and then check to see if the transfer case is done for, because if it is, it's going to be sitting for a while, and I really need to figure out, like I said in the previous videos, like focus on what I'm building and what I'm doing, because it's kind of, I'm just running around in circles. It kind of feels like I'm burning out and I'm not moving anywhere, if that makes sense. So my strategy right now as far as like a video creator is to make more videos, even if that includes the most basic, authentic, like raw stuff in my day of the life. I guess kind of makes me a little more personable, in my opinion, and you're able to relate to a lot more people, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do very similar things that I'm doing. Damn, the sun is hard right now, and it reeks like E85 in here, like bad. So old ones had to cut them for the gauges, and then about to make the interior look a little bit better. Like I said, it's in the details. I'm gonna start taking care of everything. About time. Nah, this dude literally just said my wheels are better. You're gonna compare Koenigs? What are these? What brand? Rotas, come on. No, all my guys in the comments. Koenigs all day. They look way better. Starter's gonna want to do that? This motherfucker has a starter issue. Alright. Let's see if it works. Not yet! Keep hitting it! One more try? No! Hit it! You gotta fix that belt. Yo, what up?
Honda Reserve, sorry. Hey, baby! Yeah, 10.
Got the Super Turbo in the house. Got Joel's S2K. Carbon hatch. Guessing Easy 85. Not sure on the tail lights. Jay's Racing Wing, I'm assuming. Hardtop, of course, the TE37 on some Falcon Zennies. Carbon side skirts. He's got the hood. Headlights. Is he boosted? I think he is. Yep, boosted S2K. This is like show quality right here. Super clean. So it's currently the following day. We just kind of ended up kicking it. Had a really good time actually socializing for once. I'm very introverted and antisocial as it is. But it's weird because I could be extroverted in like any situation. I feel like it's just by default, like my default mode is basically to be quiet and to like, I don't know, not really talk to people as much. But yesterday I met new people. I was eating good food and I was just having a good time, and it was the wrong cars, and that was pretty sick. But we didn't get to do the airbag delete. Yeah, I kind of want to start making these videos a little bit more like just raw, man. Like no fancy editing, just me and my day. And I feel like I lack the discipline to be able to post more videos. These are my almonds. To post more videos on the channel, because I know for a fact that's literally what's making me or blocking me from growing the channel per se. And growing a YouTube channel has always been like my dream growing up. And over time, you know, with the support of, you know, everyone watching, my parents, just from the support from the people I've had in my life, like friends, family, and everything, it's just it's still been like a really difficult journey, because it's something that I feel very alone in when it comes to content creation, because like I always wanted to be like the whole YouTuber thing, right? And kind of just throwing myself in the fire and trying my best and like making it my purpose to basically start doing the actions that it requires for you to kind of get to that point. It's kind of what's led me to this point now, and I'm not going to complain. I'm very grateful for the cars and the things I have, but like I'm out of breath. Like life lately, and I don't really care about saying this, I'm gonna put myself in a vulnerable position, because the amount of people that are actually gonna watch this video in this specific portion is very small. So it is what it is. Here it is, PLM airbag delete. Won't install it right now, but I just feel very like there's a couple things. So social media has made everything so weird in person. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one that notices this, but like, it's like half your life is now digital, and then like half your life is in real life. And I feel like a lot of people lost their social skills. So like when I go to like my local gym, I just look around and just like notice people, and everyone's so like awkwardly like in their circle. And I feel this happened right after the pandemic. It was like a boom and people staying home, and basically I could see people getting on their phones a lot more, and I see the negative effects of being on your, damn it, it cut off. Being on your phone for an extended period of time could really cause a sense of like feeling down. So the way I try to use it as a content creator is basically to make videos and put myself out there, because the opportunities from doing this are literally infinite. You never know where you can go with this. And I've proven this to myself within these last couple years of doing this, with really good things that have happened in my life because of it. Now, the one thing, me personally, that the pain point I have right now is the fact that I wanted to build this YouTube channel. So I bought all these cars because I thought that's what YouTubers did in regards to building cars, which to an extent, yes, they do. But then I also took a path that was very like straight edge to one direction, when I could have maybe saved up my money and bought like a house, and I would have been a little bit more responsible in regards to just doing what society thinks is what's best. So like the biggest pain point for me is just like not having my own place, and I freaking hate it, and it's something I've always wanted. But if you've seen that meme online where it's like, sorry I was like in high school, or like not high school, sorry I was in elementary school, when it was like the housing crash in like 2008, where like houses were actually acquirable, especially out here in California, man. It's insane. Props to anyone that's out there making the effort to kind of do your own thing and get your own spot, because it's definitely gotten harder, but it's not an excuse for us to just kind of just let things fall off and just adapt. You kind of have to figure shit out somehow. And one thing as a guy, especially going through all my 20s, I noticed is that the world's not here to save you. Like, you literally got to figure your shit out, and no one's going to do it for you. So, rough world, but I think as long as you're doing something, like you have a direction in regards to what you're doing, is what's going to get you farther. Especially being introspective, and like, I'm even going to say it on here, like just maybe talking to God in a sense, to where you're asking for help or guidance in like your situation. And as a man, you have to realize that this is going fucking deep. You have to realize that sometimes, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like I've done really good for myself, but I want more. And I feel like it's a lonely road, because I feel like I can't tell anyone. So I'm just going to freaking vent it to the internet. And hopefully, like, at least inspire one or two of you guys to kind of like, hey, like, I know it's freaking tough. I know you're tired. I'm freaking tired. But I think as a man, the best thing you can do is have a sense of purpose, and like follow your dreams and follow your goals, and like be like rigid in situations where you might not feel so confident in what you're doing. When you start experiencing self-doubt, and just kind of, I don't know, like, I try to be physically fit. I try to be just conscious about what I'm doing. I try to write stuff down. And I'm still pushing this YouTube channel because I believe it could get me very far in life. But at the same time, I also feel like a sense of, I feel behind in other categories of life. Like, at some point, I want a family. I want kids. I want a wife. Like, I want a house for myself. But then again, I think I'm also kind of rushing it in a sense where it's like, hey, it'll happen. It's just a matter of time. And it's just like, you just got to trust the process, and you got to trust that, you know, that higher being is going to get you through and through the other spot. So, yeah, just a quick motivational conversation. We all go through it, but I think it's part of the process, and it's what makes being a man beautiful. It's mostly guys in here, so I don't really care. I'm talking to most of you guys here. So, all right, so we got it's starting to rain, but I'm gonna go ahead and take off this. I wonder how hard it is to take it off. It shouldn't be too bad. I just see this and this right here, and I see 210s, I think. Okay, I see 210s for the airbag. This should literally be it. Let me see if I can take it off. Of course, I'm pulling up a tutorial. You know you're not doing things if you're not looking at the tutorials before you're doing it. So I got the 210s off, and then I'm currently trying to pry it out, so kind of stuck. So
because those airbag delete trays are.
All right, was missing a third 10 mil. Feel it starting to get loose now, so gotta give shout out to YouTube, man. Where would we be without YouTube? I feel feel like we would be, I don't know, the internet's weird like that. I feel like I have access to every single person in the world, and at the same time, I feel like I don't have anyone, if that makes sense. Like, in person is different. I feel like a lot of relationships, actually, most relationships are turning digital. Like I said, it's a weird shift in how I see society, and all I'm doing is basically making content so I can kind of show myself and put myself out there, because like I said, like, you never know what a single video in your channel can do for you. Alright, figured it out. You kind of got to push it upwards, if that makes sense. The studs don't stick out, and then basically you start prying it, but from the back end, and you guys can kind of see how it's like, I think there's like some sort of clips that are kind of holding it on. Just be careful and take your time. Let me use both hands. Oh, there you go. You also have to disconnect the harness. Forgot to tell you guys, but all right, we got the PLM airbag delete tray. Shoot, it's all dirty now. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and link it in the video description. It looks pretty OEM just from the looks of it. I'm not sure if this clips on or if you have to have some sort of 3M tape in here. Do I have a rag or something I can freaking use? Just wipe this down real quick. Alright, much better. I did damage the dash a little bit with these screwdrivers, so just be kind of careful. But this thing just literally kind of clipped in, so it kind of sits flush. You guys can kind of see the fitment. I'm pretty sure if I wanted to make it like really sturdy, I would just add some 3M tape to kind of make it like it's not coming out though. But if you guys are interested, good pricing. It's on the video description for that, and also for my one-on-one help with basically how I do this, how I film, and how I build cars, and the whole YouTube stuff. So if you're interested, check it out. We got a photo shoot, so I'll take you guys run some cinematics, and then we'll finish the video off there. Which, by the way, this is a video that I would have normally not posted. It's something that I'm just kind of doing, just a day in the life type of thing. I feel like I'm always doing car stuff. I just don't record the whole day because I struggle to film, edit, and post more. That there's something stopping me from being able to post 2 to 3 YouTube videos a week, which would, I think, blow up the channel. I think that's what I'm missing. I have the consistency, I just need the intensity. So I'm at that point in my YouTube channel where I have to upload more to be able to get more people to watch us. So anything that helps the algorithm, I appreciate you guys. I mean, it's not even a numbers game. It's just, I'm literally making this my life purpose, and I think it's freaking sick, because one thing I must say is, even if I don't do anything with my life, I'm doing what I want to do, and I feel like I have a sense of purpose. So it's a different path, but hopefully you're doing the same with yours, and you're kind of just keeping up with your with yourself. And I don't know if there's anyone out there that kind of thinks like me, but I do feel very alone in this regard. Like, I do have a really good set of friends and really supportive family, but this is where I kind of just, it's my own little world. It's crazy.
I don't understand why you're taking out. You had me at a low. I don't